Surstromming in my house. I'm opening it in my house. I'm opening Surstromming in my house. First, I'm going to do like a yuzu ponzu with coriander and chili on top. If you've ever had like yellowtail jalapeno or something like that, it's very similar to that. I'm gonna also do spicy Surstromming over crispy rice with eel sauce on top, and pan-fried Surstromming with brown butter and crispy capers over cauliflower puree. And then I'm also gonna do it the straight up just Swedish style. So here's all my ingredients. I have cauliflower, honey, spicy chili sauce, black sesame seeds, eel sauce, yuzu ponzu sauce, capers, oil, sushi rice, onions. The list goes on and on. I'm getting started on this cauliflower puree. I just want to make the cauliflower puree a little elevated. I'm starting with some olive oil, and then I damn near pureed this onion. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic and sage in there, and then add the cauliflower and let it simmer in heavy cream for about 30 minutes or so. And that smells so good. I wish that I could just stop here. I'm gonna add a little bit of sage. All I have is dried. I would much rather have fresh, but you know what? I'm gonna put a piece of stinky fish on this, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I just added in the cauliflower, and I'm gonna put heavy cream in here. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. Just enough to kind of coat it, and then I'm gonna turn the heat way down and cover it so it can steam for probably about 30 minutes or so. So the idea with the pureed cauliflower is after it cools, I will puree it and put it into a piping bag. And then I have these cute little fish tasting spoons. So I want to pipe cauliflower puree with the pan-fried piece of Surstromming on top with crispy capers and a drizzle of the brown butter. And you just eat it in one little bite and it's delicious. So that's the plan.
She took just a little sip up front. She just got a little nick off the front
mashed
there.
potatoes is hitting.
The brown butter sauce is absolutely delightful.
It's divine.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so now while my cauliflower is simmering, I'm going to move on to the prep for the spicy Surstromming over crispy rice. I've never made sushi rice, so pray for me. So I have 1.5 cups of water boiling with a little bit of salt and butter. I'm just going to add 1 cup of sushi rice in here and let it come back to a boil. Then I'm going to cover it and let it simmer for a little bit and let it get nice and sticky. Now this is all done. It's super duper tender, so I'm going to spoon this into here, and I'm going to puree it using the NutriBullet. I use this thing for everything. It's literally the perfect texture. That does not look appetizing, but I promise you it tastes so good. I'm gonna put that in here and let it cool off a little bit more and then put it into a piping bag. My rice is done. I'm gonna transfer this into this container and just let it cool off. And then I'm going to pack it into a little log and flatten it out and make it a patty and cut it into sections and then fry it so I can get the crispy rice. And while my rice is cooling, I am going to chop up the rest of my vegetables, and then I have to open the fish. It's time. I literally have to open the fish. I'm going to die. I have to open the fish. So I just chopped up my serrano chili, and I think that I might elevate these just a little bit by pickling them a tad. So I'm just going to add enough rice wine vinegar to cover them and refrigerate them and just let them sit in that until I need to use them as a garnish. Okay, my rice is cooled enough, so I'm going to pour it on here and try to work it into a thin sort of patty. Okay, I think that that's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. The time has come where I need to open the fish. I'm going to fill up a bucket of water and do it the Swedish way and I'm gonna go on my back porch because I cannot do that in my home. Okay, I'm outside. I'm about to open the cans. I have a bowl of water and I'm going to rinse the pieces of fish off after I open the cans. So I'm just gonna open them, transfer the fish into a different container, and then go inside and rinse it off. Ugh. Okay, here it goes. Oh my god, it literally smells the exact fucking same. It literally smells the exact same. Okay, alright, I just gotta do this fast. I have to stop. Oh. That was horrible. That was fucking miserable. I'm disgusted. My whole house stinks. I'm used to it now. I don't even smell that shit anymore. So whoever said, oh, open it underwater, it won't have a smell, can go to hell and jail. It smells so fucking foul. I'm going to do some prep now with the fish, and I'm gonna cut it into little fillet portions for the pan-fried Surstromming and the yuzu ponzu Surstromming, and I'm going to cut it into diced portions for the spicy Surstromming over crispy rice. I'm also gonna leave a few pieces whole or make them into strips for the traditional Swedish style. I'm gonna start patting these dry. Whenever I take this lid off, it is like nuclear fucking waste coming out of this. Oh my god, it's so bad. Why is it so bad? It is so concentrated. It's like ridiculous. I really thought rinsing it off was gonna help. It didn't do anything. It did nothing. No. No. Oh my god, it's so miserable. Okay, I'm gonna start doing the cuts, and I'm just gonna use a pair of kitchen scissors. I cannot explain the way my house smells right now. I have to throw away these scissors and these gloves. Okay, I have all of the cuts ready of the fish. I have 2 bowls of this like fillet looking cut. You can see. I have a little bowl of what I'm going to use for the spicy over crispy rice. Now I'm going to mix up the marinades and let these sit in the fridge for a while. I'm gonna start with the spicy, and with this one, I'm going to add some Kewpie mayo, a little bit of honey. Going to add a good bit of this Fly by Jing Sichuan chili crisp, which is so good, and I'm about to taint it really bad and ruin it for myself probably for the rest of my life. Yum. The color is just like totally not what I envisioned it to be. For the yuzu ponzu, I'm going to just marinate it in a little bit of this. I don't think typically when this dish is made, I don't think the fish is marinated, but come on, I mean, like, I have to marinate this shit. There's no way getting around that taste if I were to just serve it with the sauce. Okay, I had to let the kitchen air out for a little bit, but I am about to start frying up the crispy rice. It is a nice little packed rice sheet. We are getting into the home stretch, and then I am free from this smell. I'm about to brown some butter and fry some capers. I am then going to pan fry the Surstromming, and I have no idea how that's going to make my house smell. But I don't think it's good. I don't think it's going to be good. I hate how it moves when I put it in the pan. It like shrivels up. And a little bit of sage. Actually, now that it's starting to cook, the smell is even worse than just plain Surstromming. And it's also like not cooking. It's just like sizzling. The salt, there's just like salt water leaking out of it and it's like frying. Like look, I can pick the salt up that's coming off of it. That's just salt. Here are my little pan-fried Surstromming pieces. This was really strange because the smell changed so much. It smells like intense pee and like ammonia and chlorine now that I pan-fried this. So I don't know what that says, but I'm glad this part's over. Ian just got home.
This is horrible.
I don't smell anything anymore. I truly don't.
This is so bad. You've become one with the fika fish.
I really
smell.
have.
Like,
It smells like I've just been like cooking normal food in here to me.
you're like Bane. Oh my god.
He's so dramatic.
It is stinky. When you play with it a little bit? Yes, Olivia put it in. She's chewing. She doesn't look happy with it at all, but she's chewing. She spit it out.
Here we go. And, it's in. He's biting.
Let him cook.
Oh, come on.
Skål.
Skål.
You guys are overreacting.
Oh, we ended the stream. Hey guys, just another Tuesday at the office. See you next Tuesdays is always fun. We always love to watch in the office. Dan puts it on the speaker. To help Ethan out if he ever needs anything, a link or something like that. Also because he likes to like leak our DMs accidentally, show WhatsApp. And today he shared his number with the audience, and he ended the stream early.
He's so candid. It's so
Yeah.
nice how real he is.
Like he shares everything
Yeah.
with you guys. He shares it all.
The rawest of
we
the
love
raw.
that about him, don't we?
Yeah, dude. Somehow Tuesday has become our only day without a show and our most stressful.
It's the most stressful day. It really is.
No button on Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh God.
Cam, your number. How do you feel about your number?
My number was on it too?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, yeah. Oh, man, it's funny because he was giggling. Oh, they're yelling at me in the chat to delete this right now. I wonder what I did. And then he's freaking out.
Yeah.
You know.
Lena, you may have to call his cell phone provider, get him a new number.
Oh no.
Took a fucking screenshot.
Literally, he needs to be
Oh
fired.
my God.
So, Ethan just restarted his stream, deleted the old one, and he leaked his number again.
He made the same exact mistake.
Let's see
All right,
if
I'm gonna restart, guys.
he's restarting it again.
I'll be right back.
Third time's the charm, gang.
He's going to show it again.
Okay, thank God Dan's in the bathroom for this because he'd have a heart attack. Now what Ethan is doing is randomly answering the phone, basically encouraging people to call the number.
He should stop.
He should
shouldn't
stop.
do that anymore.